You won't believe what happened to me last night. I met a stranger who knew everything about me. I was walking home from the grocery store. It was a Tuesday. I thought it was just another quiet night. But as I rounded the corner by the old clock tower, I saw this guy sitting on a bench in the shadows. And I thought, hey, that's weird. Why are you sitting there? But I just kept walking. He called out to me in this really calm, creepy voice. Hey, do you know the time? I stopped and I was like, yeah, it's about 8 o'clock. And he was like, thanks. I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So I sat down on the bench next to him and I was like, what do you want to talk about? And he was like, do you know how long I've been waiting to meet you? I was like, what? How long? And he just smiled this really creepy smile and he was like, you can call me Alex. And I was like, okay, Alex, do I know you? And he was like, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I know you. And then he started telling me things about myself. He knew my full name. He knew where I worked. He knew what I did for fun. And I was like, whoa, how do you know all this stuff? And he just kept smiling. Then he started talking about the last text I sent. He talked about what I bought yesterday. He even talked about this secret hobby I have. At first I laughed it off, but then it got really unsettling. I was confused, scared, and I just wanted to get away from him. So I stood up and I was like, nice talking to you, Alex, but I gotta go. And he stood up too and he grabbed my arm and he was like, I've been watching you for a while now. And I was like, what? How long then? He just disappeared into the shadows and I never saw him again. But later, when I got home, I realized my locks were tampered with. Or the next day, I found a note in my mailbox that said, I know everything.